Good day, everyone! Did you know that in chemical reaction, reactants combine to form a product? If yes, then that's great. If no, then let's learn together.
Let's say that you want to make sandwiches using 2 slices of bread per sandwich and 1 slice of cheese per sandwich. You have 10 slices of bread and 6 slices of cheese. The bread with 10 slices and you only need 2 per sandwich, you can make 5 sandwiches. The cheese with 6 slices and within 1 per sandwich, you can make 6 sandwiches.
The limiting reactant is the bread because you only have enough to make 5 sandwiches even though you have enough cheese for 6 sandwiches. So what is limiting reactant? Limiting reactant is the reactant that is completely consumed first and thus determine the maximum amount of product that can be formed. Limiting reactant is a chemical element or substance that limits the amount of product made during the chemical reaction. In order to find the limiting reactant, you need a balance equation, which is the number of atoms found on the reactant side are equal to the number of atoms found in the product side. You can also use the periodic table of elements to find the weight of a reactant, such as hydrogen. This is the concept of chemical elements of hydrogen as it looks in the periodic table. For example,
consider the reaction between hydrogen gas and oxygen gas to form water. This balance equation tells us that 2 moles of hydrogen gas reacts with 1 mole of oxygen gas to produce 2 moles of water. Suppose we have 5 moles of hydrogen gas and 3 moles of oxygen gas. Step 1. We should compare the molar ratio. The molar ratio from the balance equation is 2:1, hydrogen to oxygen. So, for every 2 moles of hydrogen, we need 1 mole of oxygen. Step 2. Calculate how much oxygen is needed for 5 moles of hydrogen. Since the ratio is 2:1, we need half of the moles of oxygen for the moles of hydrogen. Step 3. Determine the limiting reactant. We have 3 moles of oxygen, which is more than the 2.5 moles required. This means that the hydrogen will run out first. Therefore, hydrogen is the limiting reactant. Step 4. Calculate the amount of product. Since hydrogen is the limiting reactant, it dictates the amount of water formed. From the equation, 2 moles of hydrogen produce 2 moles of water, so 5 moles of hydrogen will produce. In conclusion, the limiting reactant is hydrogen. The excess reactant is oxygen with 0.5 moles left over. The product form is 5 moles of water.
Did you learn something? I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I am Francis Ninette Molina. Mabuhay!